What is going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Moneyball franchise, episode 4. We're going into the offseason. Now, last year, I guess it's a success. We didn't win the World Series. We lost in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series with our budget of $25 million or less. We spent $23 million. The cool thing is, or bad, whatever you want to say about this franchise with a $25 million budget, basically every year you're going to have to reset the roster. So we're going in the offseason just so we have to get a third base coach. Chris Davis is not going to retire when he's not going to leave money on the table on that contract. Pujols and Ichiro made the Hall of Fame. So we do have 2 exclusive free agents, Solarte and Reynolds. Most likely, I'm going to let, $2.2 million for Solarte. Not going to pay that. We can find other guys, bench guys, not going to pay that much. Now, if you guys are wondering what we can do in the offseason for our budget, we can go over $25 million in the offseason. My logic is, players don't get paid during the offseason, only get paid during the regular season. So if my budget is more than that, technically we're not paying it. By the start of next year, our budget has to be under $25 million. So let's take a look at arbitration. There's going to be a lot of guys. We got Matt Chapman, 98 overall. We're probably going to have to let him walk. Can't pay him 8.1. Whoa. At 4 years, he only wants 2.4 a year? I think we can keep him. And for 4 years, that's game breaking for this. He's a 98 overall. Let's just make it 10 mil. Yeah, he's a star. Well, we could backload it, but then no, just be even throughout. Offer him arbitration so we keep his rights. Mancini, can we keep Mancini around? He hit 46 home runs last year. Hit over 300. No, he wants $5 million a year almost. So yeah, we will sign him just to trade him. Offer him arbitration. Robbie Erlin was a great midseason pickup for us at a 1.56 ERA in the regular season. How much does he want a year? 2.2 for 1 year. Maybe bring it down to 2. See if he accepts it. We'll offer arbitration. If not, we'll trade him. Almora had a very solid year. He's an 8 potential now. 22 home runs, 840 OPS, $5 million a year. That's not going to work. So we'll sign him to trade him. So, yeah, we're going to have to get, as you can see, we're going to have to get rid of some players. Austin Barnes, great discipline. Hit 285 with 18 home runs, a 426 on base. His wins above replacement was 7.2. 2.1 for 3 years. I might be able to work with that. Let's do this. Everyday player, let's backload it, and maybe we can afford him like next year, but we won't be able to afford him moving on. But at least it gives us next year we can have him. Luke Jackson had a great year. Pitched 100-plus innings, a 2.46 ERA. 1.5 for 3 years, again, is not bad. So let's do that. Offer him arbitration to keep his rights. Kevin Smith as a backup catcher. He's not a bad player. How much does he want? Over $1 million. I'm just going to let him walk. Maybe we can find one in a trade or a Rule 5 pick. Delano DeShields, we just got him for the speed. 2.6 million, no. Megden was amazing last year. A 3.17 ERA. 4 years under $1 million a year. I'm going to backload that too. That's a really good contract. We also got Bassett and no, Bassett was terrible. So I'm probably going to let him go. And then Rupp is just an organizational catcher. I'll let him go. Tender contracts now. So Mondesi. So, let's see. I want to do the renew contracts, but I never do it. I never know when to do it. It says, Alberto Mondesi does not have enough MLB service to be eligible for salary arbitration. If you have not reached an agreement on contract by February 15th, you may renew his contract at any price greater than 80% of his salary. So, he wants, I'm going to renew these contracts. Probably going to do it with all these guys. Let's see. Maybe we can buy out some arbitration years. That's really what I want to do. So Chavis has 2 years with contract renewable. That third year it goes up. Frankie Montas has 1 year and then arbitration. That's not bad. Let's backload this. And then we can have him we'll pay a little bit more maybe this year, but a little less next year. But we get him for 2 years. Matt Bowman, we got the trade deadline. We got him. I can't remember when we got him. But he's up for renew, and I'll just renew him. The rest of these guys, I'm just going to renew them, and I'm going to sign all our prospects, And then we'll move forward with, I don't want to pay him $110,000. Then we'll move forward with our offseason and get this all taken care of. All right, so I made those offers. Now, we have no one we can lose in the 40-man. Now, one thing you have to do, I believe, is you have to offer these guys contracts, even though I know they're not going to accept it. You can't see it, but right now there is no interest in any of these contracts I made because they're just terrible contracts, except for Montes. So let me see what happens to free agency. We're not going to be players in it, but hope these guys don't go to the American League West. Go to the National League. Ozuna's a Philly. Perfect. Garrett Cole is a big one. Will Smith's a Brave. Garrett Cole is an Angel. That stinks. Not what we wanted. We already did arbitration, so let's keep going. All players must have contracts signed by December 2nd to become free agents. We already did this. So now I think it's on February 15th. We can then do the renewed contracts. Donaldson is a Twin. Rocky's interested in a trade. Brendan Rodgers for Albert Amora. That's okay. His contract will be renewable next year, so he's making $1.2 million. Our second baseman is currently Chavis, which we can keep. Rodgers can play second, third, and short. We could, in theory, put Chavis at DH. Because he does have the bat for him. We get Brendan Rodgers. We trade on Moore, who we don't need. We can play Jose Martinez in the outfield. He's terrible at defense, but he can play every day. Let's do that. We get Brendan Rodgers. That's actually a good trade. Rule 5 draft. All right. Let's see who's available in the Rule 5 draft. There's a couple catchers. We do need a catcher. Carlos Perez, a $500,000 contract. Spencer Kaiboom has a $520,000 contract. 2 years renewable after this year. Perez only has... Oh, I'm taking Spencer Kaiboom. He's our catcher for the next couple years as a backup. He'll be cheap. Can we get a reliever out of this too? That would be nice. But we're going to have the 26th pick in next year's draft. So we want a guy who has time remaining on before they are up for arbitration. Gil Martin's got this year and next year. He's only making $480,000. Perfect. And he's a lefty. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right. So we can finish our Rule 5 draft. So now let's go. We have to go, to February? Let's just go. You can't, send to an exact date when it's, beyond a month. So February, let's go to 16th. There we go. Now we can renew our contracts. And all these guys are contract renewed. So we can renew them. Previous salary, we can go to $460,000. Dirt cheap. Chavis. Renew his contract for $490,000. Bowman. Now, the thing is, when you do this, yes, you're saving money, but they're going to be pissed off at you. Or not, they're going to be pissed off because they make no money. But when you're an Oakland Athletic, you know you're not going to make money from them. You may make money from another team. The A's will not pay you. Yastrzemski, $30,000 for an outfielder. Chang, I'm going to let him walk, actually. I'm going to let... $50,000. I'll keep you. These two guys, I'll let them walk. Take a look at our budget. We're currently at $30 million, but we got Mancini's contract to get rid of. Once we do that, it's right around $25 million. Maybe include. Maybe include. We can't keep Austin Barnes, so maybe include Erlin as well. That's $2 million. Get ourselves an outfielder and maybe let's sim a few more days. Let's go to spring training, actually. We need to get a coach. Because we go to spring training, then all players have signed contracts. All right. Is there an A that doesn't bring anything down? Stephen Lee. Oh, 2 guys. He brings up durability. I like durability. There we go. So let's go to spring training. Hopefully he signs. He did. All right, offseason. So now it's over. Let's do some trades. So let's take a look at the roster. So rotational: Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Montes, Megden, Blackburn, exact same. Luzardo will be in AAA. We got Kita, who we drafted. Relievers: Simber, Erlin, Gott, Bowman, Minter, Gil Martin, and Luke Jackson. Yeah, that's plenty. We'll get rid of since we have Gilmartin and Minter, we really don't need. I mean, I like Erlin if he's great. That's great, but $2 million's a little pricey, so we'll trade him. Austin Barnes and Kai Boomers are our two catchers. We still have Matt Olson. Probably want a bench bat. Now, Chavis and Rogers, 67 fielding versus 65, 79 durability versus 77. Maybe I'll switch, but these will be second baseman / DHs. Third base is Chapman. Shortstop is Mondesi. Outfield is going to be Laureano, Martinez, and we need to get a left fielder. I would love to keep Mancini, but for 4.9, that's way too pricey. So let's go get an outfielder. Now, one of you guys mentioned to go get a certain player because he's great for this, and that would be... Oh, he's not on the Angels anymore. What team is he on? Shohei Otani. And you were kidding. Whoever mentioned in the comments. Look at that contract. We need to get Otani. Even if he's just average. Oh, it's going to be so hard. Phrasing. Boom. Mancini's a good start. Maybe trade Frankie Mont. Who do they like? I guess Frankie Montes because that's a bigger contract. We need to... do I include... Or maybe take out Montes. Luzardo and Montes gets the deal done. The thing with that trade, that's such a great contract. $575,000 for this year and 3 more years. Can we get another player out of this? Obviously, Eloy, too expensive. Maybe get a little power? A little power on the bench? They don't have much. Like a reliever, maybe? Jace Fry? Oh, that's so close to working. Vieira? Oh, so close. I can get this let's get this 21-year-old catcher who's making $70,000. He's a C potential, but hey, he's a depth player. But we get Shohei. Now we do lose Frankie Montes and Luzardo, who is a big-time prospect. But just how great a contract Otani is, it's worth it. So our rotation now is in very good spot where we're at. Marco, Rodriguez, Otani, Megden, Blackburn. We do need a long man. We do need to get rid of Erlin still. Do we need to get rid of Erlin now? We're at $24 million, but we do need to get an outfielder. Maybe we fool around with some of the money. We might be able to get an outfielder because right now our outfield is, just Martinez and Laureano. And we need another outfielder. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of Erlin, unfortunately. So let's go take care of that. We need an outfielder. Hunter Renfroe, great power. Might be able to get him. Jake Rogers does move the needle a little bit. They don't love our shortstops. They want second baseman, but they're not getting Rogers or Chavis. We do have some starters. Not Keita. Grant Holmes. No. Now they're doing the whole injury situation. Okay, we won't be able to get him. That's a shame. Verdugo's he's only a 68 overall, though. But we could get him, but I'm not sure how great he'll be. Let's see. Who else is it? David Dahl, only $1.2 million. Okay, we won't be able to get that. Who could we get? Piscotty, obviously no. Harrison Bader, too hard to get. Tyler O'Neill, too hard to get. We can't really be looking at these A potentials. Austin Slater, not. I think we can do better. Corey Ray's only making $52,000. Kind of want to do that because that's super cheap. Do they have like a first baseman? Ooh, I would love to get Aguilar for a DH, but it makes no sense for us. But let's just get him, and we can just include a body. There we go. And we get Corey Ray. He's only making $52,000. So now our budget should be very good. $22 million. We can add $3 million to it. Which, let me just build the pitching rotation in the lineup and see what we want to do for the last $3 million. So in free agency, there's this guy named Carmen Ybarra, who's a 67 overall. He's 19 years old. D potential. Can field at 71 fielding. Can hit a little bit. Now, he's a D potential. But I'm going to just have him play in the majors, and he's going to be our backup first baseman. So let me see what we can find. I need another infielder. Maybe we can find some guy with some speed. All right, I just got someone. Tommy La Stella, $1.5 million. You can play first, second, third. What I like about him, not much power, not much speed, great vision and discipline. And now our budget is right at like, what, 24, 23. And I kind of want to, now we did trade Erlin's $2 million, which maybe we could have kept, but I kind of like what we're at. So let's go to let's do contract extensions. Is there anyone that we can maybe keep? Oh my goodness, 3 years at $1.4 million for Matt Olson? He wants to do that? Matt, you are my MVP. We were able to keep Matt Olson and Chapman in this franchise. Mondesi, 3 years at 1.2 for him? Oh my goodness. We're keeping this core together. Gonzalez, 3 years at... Is this like a glitch I just found? I don't know. I'm taking it though. Trevor Gott, who wasn't great last year, but 3 years of... Yeah, this must be a glitch. I ain't complaining. I never knew about this. But, wow. Bowman, I'm not going to sign to an extension. Chavis, I might. Okay, he wants a lot of money. So I think that's good. Our budget, we're in such a good shape. 14 for 2021 and 2022 already. But look, Chapman's contract's 2.5. Barnes will go up. Maybe we can't keep Barnes, but Luke Jackson, maybe he's going to be too expensive. But Matt Olson making $1.4 million. Simber's contract goes up. But Gonzalez's contract is very friendly. Megden's contract's friendly. Gott and Otani. And even Mondesi down here. Look at that. Oh, man, we are in a great spot moving forward. Let's go to the regular season and build the lineup, build the pitching staff, and then that will be it for the video, guys. All right, I just noticed something. We don't have many minor leaguers on this team. We have to add more, and our budget is at what? $23 million. So let's just go sign a bunch of minor leaguers, literally just to fill out the team. Like all the, I don't want to get these guys who are making a lot of money. I just need bodies in the minors because we don't have enough, and we need to get that taken care of. So let me just go sign the guys super cheap, and then we'll finish up the video. All right, as you can see on the top right, all those minor league teams don't have enough players. If we take a look at our budget, $24 million. We have a 99 overall on the team, which is pretty crazy. And let's take a look before we end the video. We are ranked 14th, 3rd in speed, 6th in defense, 15th in pitching, 18th in power, 19th in contact. Astros are 8th. Angels are 18th. Rangers are terrible. So are the Mariners. Top prospects. We did trade a big one in Luzardo. Where is he on this? We traded him, but we did get Otani, so I think it was worth it. And this guy who's drafted last year is at 3. Where is he? 21. Who is our best prospect? I don't know. Don't know if we don't have any top 50, so that's cool. But you know what? We're in a good spot, I feel like. And we got a lot of money tied in to future teams, so I'm excited to see how we do. Hopefully we can make the playoffs this year. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you did enjoy this, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I will talk to y'all later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.